right, hitting that intro in a three, a two, a one.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Jose here at the Fresh Run By Show, where we bring you all football all the time. Thank you guys so much for joining. Today we have an exciting episode. Free agency has not officially began, but it sure as hell feels like it. Sauce, what do we
Hey,
have on the
ain't
agenda
that the
today?
truth? Man, so obviously, I know we are taking a little bit of a break from opening cards and playing Madden. Man, it makes me feel like a kid saying that. But as you said, all football all the time. And today and yesterday, too, man, things are already coming in full swing. We warned you guys. We warned you guys. We said it was going to be busy, and so it is going to be busy. So, with all that being said, on this first episode, then we are going to be talking about I don't know why I said then. We are going to be talking about, starting off with probably the biggest news in all of football right now. Saquon Barkley got himself an extension. Let me pull up the deets because Jose just sent it to me. So, Saquon is getting a 2-year, $41.2 million contract extension, making him the highest paid running back in NFL history.
That includes 36 million fully guaranteed at
36
signing.
million.
Guaranteed at signing.
My boy is
That's
now making
insane.
more than a bunch of probably even starter quarterbacks, to be honest.
Dude, this guy has got to be living the dream. Literally just won a freaking Super Bowl. Just
Hmm.
signed a freaking nasty extension. What else could you want, man?
I know. And the best part about it, too, is that he is actually an insanely good guy.
Yep.
Did you see that soundbite that one time where he was going to be getting the record for the most rushing yards that he's had in a single game, and he told the coach that he just wanted to stay on the bench because he
Oh
wanted to
yeah,
give the
yeah.
other guys a chance to feast and eat. And I was like, dude, that ultimate team player, like
Yeah.
you have to root for him. I personally, I know that we've talked about it in the past. I know that the running back position is being devalued as we move forward because obviously it's a passing era now. However, the season that Saquon just had and then capping that off with a Super Bowl victory in which he was instrumental not only in getting there but also in the game. Man, it's 100% well deserved.
Right.
And I usually would be the one that would be saying, no, don't pay the running back. Don't do that. Uh, Plus, he's almost 30, or is
I
he
think he's
30?
like 27. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Lord
Keep the
knows
audience
that
busy.
that GM for the Giants, man, oh man, I'm actually kind of surprised that he
He's
still has
28.
a job. 28 years old.
He's still in his prime.
He is, and he was completely misused over there in New York, and now he has been breathed new life. I'm really happy for him. I think it's awesome. Um, he's a guy that is 100% totally deserving of this extension.
Well, you know what's crazy too is because he stayed getting injured over in New York,
Mm-hmm.
and coincidentally, when he goes to Philly, he has like the healthiest year that he's had
Yep.
as a NFL running back,
Oh yeah.
and quite the year he had, obviously. But that's real
2,000
cool to
yards.
see, man. Definitely deserves the contract extension, and obviously he had that hell of a year, so it's real good to see, and I feel like he's bringing that value back to the running back position, and I'm
Oh yeah.
excited to see um, these up and coming running backs, and you know, I'm excited to see what they do.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, and it's really it's a really good optic too because in a day and age where a lot of times the business decisions take over for everything, this was one of those business decisions that you don't normally see happening.
Hmm.
And for the most part, in most all the comment sections that I've been seeing, uh, obviously we already know that the internet is a very cruel place. Trust me, we've seen some mean comments on our own videos and stuff. So quit roasting us, okay? Most hey, listen, if you guys keep roasting my boy Jose over here, I'm gonna jump out of this seat and probably just gonna go cry with him, to be honest.
Nah.
But the internet, they have all been behind him. And you know what I see? Is that a Dos Equis I see?
Are you kidding me? Of course it is. Not sponsored, but we need to
Should
be.
You know what? For this monumental occasion,
Monumental episode.
that's right, baby.
If you're watching this episode, go ahead and crack you one open.
Crack a
I
cold
give
one,
you
all
the,
right. We're gonna
I
be
give you
here for a
permission.
second. Ooh, and this one's ice cold.
Throbbing.
Oh man, I'm a little randy over here. Oh dear God, this is not good. But yeah, that scared the hell out of me just now, dude. I'm struggling over here.
Jesus.
I know. All right, so with all that being said, some other like, man, we were just talking off camera about just how, well, on camera, not recording, about how just insane the last few days have been, and we haven't even hit free agency yet.
I know.
Um,
You know what sucks too though, because I feel like every year, like a bunch of trades and extensions get like finalized before the official free agency starts, and then
Yeah.
once free agency starts,
it kind of
like
just simmers
2
down.
days, 2 days in, maybe 3 days in, it's like
Crickets.
like nothing's
Literally.
happening, and you're literally just like. But I don't know.
Especially with
I
your
feel like before
Patriots.
free agency actually start, that's really the exciting part. Like right now.
Oh yeah, 100%. And it's really cool because here's the other thing too, is that like, especially whenever it comes to like free agent acquisitions and stuff, they can have like a little handshake agreement right now, but they can't do anything about it. So people can always back out.
Well, what about? I know this is kind of off topic, but the freaking head coach for now, the Jacksonville Jaguars. I forget what the heck his name is, but he's real awkward.
Liam Cohen.
There we go.
Duval.
Duval Ripperooskies. But I think he had told the Jags that he wanted the position, and then he like backed out, and then he like ghosted the Jags, and then like he left Tampa Bay whenever Tampa Bay was calling him, and he wasn't even at. You good over there, mate?
No.
I don't know. It was like this big mess, but I don't know, bro.
I'm
It
having a
was
big
it was
mess over
something
here
else.
too. Yeah, no, that was insane. And dude's just a meme at this point.
Right. But anyway, back on topic. What's next on the agenda? What are we looking
So we got Tyler Lockett
at? Oof.
in my pocket that's released.
Let's just talk about the Seahawks in general.
I
So
know. They're,
okay, so
man,
they released Tyler Lockett. I can understand that. I mean, I don't know his age. I know I
He's
saw like
getting
the
older.
stats earlier on Facebook. Like it was showing like his receptions, his touchdowns. He had a great run with Seattle. There's no denying that. But I don't know. I don't see very much value with Tyler Lockett. I feel like
He's
maybe
getting
like
too
a
old.
contending. I feel like a contending team might pick him up. Like I can see him maybe going to like the Chiefs on like a stupid, crazy, cheap
Yeah.
deal, like
Yeah.
something stupid, just like a locker room guy. And let's just say, this guy and this guy go down, and then Tyler Lockett has to step up. I can see him doing something like that.
Right.
But I don't see him like being like a major splash in free agency.
No, not at all.
But the one thing that does make me juiced up is the freaking DK Metcalf
Metcalf.
requesting a freaking trade. I'm super excited to see where he goes. He's definitely one of my favorite receivers in the league. I was thinking about it earlier. I'm away from work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm away home from work, and I would actually really love to see him on the Chargers. I feel like that'd be really fun.
Oh,
and
yeah.
on the Broncos as well, that would be awesome too. But we'll see. We'll see where he ends up.
Yeah, man. So I also love DK. I think he's a great wide receiver. The one thing I don't like is, man, I feel like he's a little soft when it comes to like his mental state.
Uh-huh.
because he had a lot of really, really bad penalties over there in Seattle. But also, the thing is, too, is that with as experienced and as talented and as physically gifted as he is, like, I feel like he should have done a lot more. And with him begging to be on a contender now, I saw on Facebook, I saw people being like, "What you mean being on a contender?" Like the Seahawks, they were knocking on the door, and part of the reason why they went on like a losing streak and stuff, part of it is because of DK, like running wrong routes, forcing like having Gino force the ball to him, and then him just not coming down with it. Now, granted, it's not all his fault, obviously. Like, you can't sit there and just say, "Oh, DK, you suck. It's all about you." But it's insane because just in the matter, like, it hasn't even been 24 hours, and all of a sudden now, you got DK wanting out, you got Tyler Lockett that you just released. They are 100% going to be in the market for another wide receiver.
Well, they're probably going to draft somebody. And the thing that sucks too for the Seahawks is Geno Smith. He hasn't been playing terrible, but he also hasn't been playing like a friend. I mean, granted, I feel like not this past year, but the year before, he had a really good year.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he really hasn't been playing like a franchise quarterback, and
He
that's
hasn't.
that's really what they're missing. And I feel like in this draft, they need to go somebody. Excuse me, they need to go
Like
for a
QB wise?
quarterback and kind of have him sit behind Geno Smith, and hopefully, if they pick a quarterback, then he gets polished and learns a little bit from Geno and
Right.
flourishes.
Right.
But I see them for sure being a rebuild team this coming up year.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that too. Now it's kind of weird too because I could see them picking up like one of those project quarterbacks, like a Jackson Dart or
Oh,
a Will
and
Howard, Kyle
dude,
McCord.
oh my God, I have answers right now. I have answers.
What's the answer? Is it Quinn Ewers?
No,
Is it Isaiah Bond?
no.
Is it
So
one?
here, this is what it is, and of course, you know where I'm going with this. So apparently, I don't know how true this is, obviously, but apparently, a lot of teams are actually showing interest in Joe Milton from the Patriots.
Oh yeah, I've
Joe
heard about
Milton to
that.
the Seahawks for DK Metcalf, and then additional compensation here and there. Boom.
That's honestly not a bad idea. That might be one of the better like ideas that you've had recently, to be honest.
Hey, I'm just wishful thinking, man. I really want to see DK in a freaking Pats jersey.
I know
I
we
want to
go
pick that
round
shit
and
up
round
day
on
of.
we go round and round about this all the time.
Yeah,
As
I'm
as
just in
soon as we
shambles.
see something free agency wise or trade wise, my boy Jose over there is like, yeah,
Throbbing.
you know where he would be good at. The Patriots.
Ripperoski's.
Ripperoski's
And once I
indeed.
read that DK wanted to go to contender, I was like, oh.
Well, you
Oh.
guys are a contender
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
number one pick,
contending
just
to
like
be.
us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was about to say the same shit. That's funny.
Oh
But no,
man.
DK to the Pats would make me extremely happy. So if this does happen, I'll be extremely happy.
Oh yeah. I
He's
mean,
literally one of my favorite receivers in the league.
I'd still even take him. Like I think that he's got a lot. I know that I just shit all over him, but at the same time, he is insanely talented and he is a great wide receiver. And I think he's going to thrive wherever he goes. To be honest,
I think he was just misused in Seattle, to be honest with you,
yeah. And
and his quarterback situation.
Jackson Smith has been doing really really good. Like he's stepped
Jackson
up.
Smith is
Yeah,
gonna eat.
he
Jackson Smith, wide receiver one, baby.
he 100%
Stock
is.
going up.
100% is. And I really like him. I love his game. Like I think that he is an excellent wide receiver, and I think he's going to take his game to the next level this coming season.
He has no choice. He better. You're
Literally,
down
literally.
wide receiver one, wide receiver two. You're next up, buddy.
That's right. And in all honesty, I think he was stealing snaps and like because I want to say that because I followed Seattle pretty frequently last year because I had Kenneth Walker on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
So obviously, I would always look to see what everybody else is doing on the squad, and I did notice a few games where they were leaning that like toward the end of the year they started leaning more toward Jackson, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, that's man, this is just starting off so insane. So of course, Saquon gets his extension, well deserved. Tyler Lockett's gone out of Seattle. Who knows where he's gonna land? And then of course DK cresting a trade to a contender. And one spot that I could see him going.
The
Um,
Ravens.
no, actually, I could see him going over to LA and being a Charger.
The Charger? That would
Mm-hmm.
be awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Because technically, they don't really have like a solidified wide receiver one.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I know. Ladd McConkey, if you guys watched our fantasy football videos last year, I freaking called it. Go watch that video.
Oh
Ladd
yeah.
McConkey, wide receiver one as of now.
Yeah.
But if Metcalf slides in there, I think that would be an awesome combo. What's his name? Quentin Johnston.
Yeah.
Also a good piece, but DK at the Chargers would be phenomenal.
Dude, that and in all honesty, Justin Herbert, he definitely he needs some more weapons. I think that'll help him take the absolute next step that everybody thinks that he's
Well,
going to take.
and you know what I was thinking about too is I know that we're not gonna talk about this on this episode too much, at least. So the Chargers just released Joey Bosa, which freed
Mm-hmm.
up I think 26 million in
Mm-hmm.
cap space. I could be wrong on the numbers, but what if they're preparing to bring in a body like DK Metcalf to pay him the money? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Yeah, no, I could definitely see that. There's been some restructuring and stuff like that, and every team kind of has to start making those tough decisions and stuff because at a certain point the value just isn't there anymore, and
Yeah.
so you gotta move on. Usually that's what's best for business. So yeah. So with all that being said, that's probably going to be mostly it for this episode. Stay tuned because we've got another episode coming up. Uh, and we're going to dive even more into the other happenings that occurred today slash yesterday. It has been insane. So, Jose, do you have anything else for our lovely, lovely viewers?
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Sauce and I really appreciate you, especially you returning subscribers. Drop down in the comment section. We love to communicate and chat with you guys. Give us your opinion. If you think our takes are dog shit, let us know. Let us know what you guys think. We're doing this for fun. If you guys want to hop on the show on Discord, download Discord and we'll invite you to the chat and we'll get you up on
Absolutely.
here and we'll pick your brain, whatever. You don't have to be a professional. Obviously, we're not. We're just trying to have fun. We're actually going to a card show this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We plan on vlogging it. That's why I got my big ass mess of cards in the back, and then I got some other cards over here. So I'm sorting everything out, kind of getting ready for the card show. But yeah, I'm super excited,
Oh,
appreciative
it's
of you
going to be a
guys.
blast. It's going to be an absolute
But yeah,
blast.
so hit that
So,
subscribe button.
yeah, you definitely will want to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for post notifications so you know anytime we post a video because to be honest, we got some videos coming. Cards, vlogs, uh, literally all football, all the time. So, with all that being said, we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.